Ladies and dudes, I got a brand new top 5 list to show you. And this top 5 list is going to be a very darn special one for me. And I hope one of these days everybody can do this type of top 5 list that nobody has never done before. It's all about so many Pokemon cards that all of us had pulled from the Sword and Shield era. And I gotta be honest with you, I did not pull all the chase cards that I wanted from a couple of the Sword and Shield eras here and there. But I did the very best I could for it. But there's a couple of Pokemon cards that I'm so darn proud of that I did truly pull. Something that is very darn special to me indeed. Well, if you know what I mean. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Poop 1987. This is my review for today. And today, it is time for another top 5 list that nobody has never done before. And I thought of this top 5 list for quite a while. I promise to all of you that coming really soon, I will do my top 5 best Weird Al Yankovic songs of all time. But it's going to be a while until I can think about what the heck do I think about a couple of songs I do like from one of the most craziest singers of all time. But for right now, I just want to go ahead and do this type of top 5 list that nobody has never done before. And it's a very darn special one for me. And I hope and pray that all of you, that one of these days, I will love to see your top 5 list of your favorite Pokemon cards that you have ever pulled from the Sword and Shield era. So for my latest top 5 list of the day is the top 5 of which one of these Pokemon cards that I'm so darn proud of that I truly pulled from the Sword and Shield era. And there are so many great Pokemon cards to choose from. And I'm doing the very best that I can to study which one of these pack of Pokemon cards that does have the most rarest one of all. All I'm trying to do is study the weight of it. See which one is heavy, which one is not. Some of them I did it right, some of them I did it wrong. And yeah, all the time I did go to a dead end if I don't find a Pokemon card that I want to pull. So yep, it happened to me all the time. And yeah, I'm afraid this one of the Pokemon creatures that gives me a dead end is that stupid, arrogant brat Pikachu. Besides that Pikachu is my least favorite Pokemon of all time, and it gives me a dead end for not letting me to find which Pokemon that I want to pull the best. Or something like that. That's the Pokemon I gotta beware of. That Pikachu is way too overrated, and I really don't want a Pikachu card in my Mewtwo binder. Oh heck no, I don't want that. That's for sure. Well, if you guys know me too well. But let's head on to that very important list I really want to do for today. So without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to the top 5 best Pokemon cards that I truly pull the best from the Sword and Shield era. And yes, ladies and dudes, strike that, reverse it. Yes, ladies and dudes, I do have a couple of honorable mentions. Just a few Pokemon cards that I did. Here's this card. I love this card from Silver Tempest. This is a really cool card. Here's this one. It's a lovely one, isn't it? And yeah, this is one from Evolving Skies. And the final one. Sally from the past several months ago or something like that. Well, I got it from, I think it was September or October. I think it was September maybe, but this is the only chase card I ever had. This wonderful Charizard. So yep, that's really darn cool. Oh yeah, for this one right here, I got it from Silver Tempest. I'll show it to you one last time. Yep. Alright. Now, for my top 5 best. Coming at number 5 has to go on a tie between these two cards. Right here from Crown Zenith. I'm very darn proud that I got both of them. And I got it on a February. You know, when Crown Zenith is starting to become one of the most popular decks of all time for the Sword and Shield era. And yes, it's the last and final one from the Sword and Shield era. And yeah, I just can't tell which one I like the best. Do I like this card that is completely red? Or this card that looks kind of boldy but sharp and it's made out of jewels? I just love them both in every way. So I put that on number 5. Number 3 has to go on a tie. A 3-way tie between these 3 great cards. There are full arts. Okay, here's one that came from Silver Tempest. I really love this card. I pulled it when I was driving with my mother. No, I never drive a car for myself, but well, tell you the truth is I got this at Walmart. This is a really nice card. I love this card very darn much. Here's this other card from Darkness Ablaze. I gotta tell you the truth about this one. I got this card twice. I got it, well, I got it both on Kroger, and they're from different packs. Well, one card I did sell, well, this one stayed with me. This is one of my best full art cards I've ever gotten so far. This is a very lovely card indeed. And also, this one. Yep, that came from Brilliant Stars. This Pokemon card is such a beauty, isn't it? Yeah, I think I really like a Pokemon that has a shield in its body. So yeah, all 3 of the full art cards that I love deserves to be at number 4. And coming at number 3 is this one. Yeah, one of these starter Pokemon that came from the last region. And yes, it came from Evolving Skies. This Pokemon is pretty darn proud of itself. It's brave, it's fearless, and it's pretty darn serious. It is a very lovely card indeed. And the only golden card that I got from my Mewtwo binder. It's really darn lovely, isn't it? So yep, that's at number 3. Coming at number 2 is this one. Yep, sadly the only ultimate art card I got that came from Brilliant Stars. And I feel bad for this card because it's one of the cheapest. The cheapest Ultimate Art card I ever gotten. And it doesn't cost much. I was thinking to myself it was in the 20s or in the teens or something. Yeah, I really love its artwork. And I got this card from Jersey's. I never told them that I finally got an Ultimate Art card that came from a wonderful place that I went to. It's pretty, isn't it? So yep, that one deserves to be at number 2. And the number 1 of which Pokemon card that I'm very proud to pull the best that came from the Sword and Shield era. And yes, it's in a Charizard sleeve. Is this one. The Glaceon VSTAR card from Crown Zenith. This is the card that I'm so darn proud of the most. And it became my second chase card. I finally got one of my chase cards at long last. The one that I truly wanted from Crown Zenith. And I got this card from Barnes & Noble. I got it from the Galarian Articuno. Yep, I couldn't have done it without that birdie Pokemon to give me this wonderful card that is truly a masterpiece. I love this card so much. So yep, this is my number 1 favorite. That's for sure. And before I go, I forgot to tell you another honorable mention of another Pokemon card that I'm so darn proud of that I ever pulled from the Sword and Shield era. And it's this golden Galarian Articuno card from Brilliant Stars. And yes, that was the very first rare card that started it all for me. And I was so darn proud to pull it. But sadly, it became my Big Live Alligator Moment card. I pulled that card once, but I never pulled it again because I began to sell that card so I can try to get a little bit more money so my mother and I could stay alive, no matter what. And I guess you want to know if I'll ever find another golden Galarian Articuno card, and maybe I can add it in my Mewtwo binder so I will never sell it ever again. I'm not so sure about that, ladies and dudes. I'm not so sure. I would love to get another golden Pokemon card that I haven't got yet. Well, you guys get the picture. So anyway, that's my whole entire top 5 list of which one of these Pokemon cards that I'm so darn proud of that I truly pulled in the Sword and Shield era. And tell me, ladies and dudes, what is your most favorite Pokemon cards of all time that you have ever pulled that came from in the Sword and Shield era? Well, whichever they are, just leave a comment there and let me know. And I'll be back for more videos to come. And coming really soon, I gotta do my top 10 best videos that I did in the year of 2023 so far. It's gonna be a very hard list to do, but I'll do the best I can for it, if you know what I mean. So that is it for now. I'll see you all later, and sayonara!